Hi, I'm Dean Curry. I'm president and founder of Rising Star Enterprises for Wellbeing. Our company is a fitness arena, if you will, where I will speak about exercise, nutrition, getting a good diet plan, setting up an excellent fitness routine, and motivational speaking, where I will talk about living your dreams and finding that special quality inside yourself to basically attain anything you want in your life. And I do that by basically providing balance to yourself where you feel that sense of balance. And anytime you feel that sense of balance when it comes to motivational speaking, you actually feel the uniqueness of yourself and you're able to figure everything out. But without balance, you really have nothing. I'm not a life coach. Personally, I don't like the term life coach. I don't think anyone has the ability to coach someone's life. But what they can do as a life balance consultant, what I am, is provide balance to a person by giving them perspective where they could really look at themselves and figure out what's special about themselves and then try to use those traits and that uniqueness to bring out the very best qualities in themselves. But you're doing the work and nobody's coaching your life. But they can provide perspective, and that's what I do as a life balance consultant. And as far as the website itself, this will be an arena where I post videos. And you go on my website, www.risingstarenterprisesforwellbeing.com, and you will get advice on nutrition and get advice on workout plans. And, there'll be plenty of information for free that I post on the website, and you could be part of that. However, this is an invitation for something even more special, to be part of our fitness community, where each month you could actually be part of a community where there's group chats and people, in fitness, when you speak to other people that are trying to live by a certain fitness level, it's just great to talk to other people that are also trying to attain fitness. I mean, it's great to hear, I post these ideas and I post these wonderful articles, and I've been doing this 30 years here in New York City. We're an in-home personal training service, motivational speaker. I also published a wonderful book called The Evolution of You. $14.95, very fair price book, and I will be reading chapters to you on how to attain, your dreams. I don't like to use the word goals, but I certainly like to use words like recipe for success, things like that. I think when people set actual goals, they focus more on the goal than they do the process. And you'll see that I attack, certain things, whether it's your dreams or fitness or getting in shape. I do it very differently than what you see each and every day. As far as my fitness community, it is called the Rising Star Fitness Club. And it's such a wonderful club because you could be part of my group chats. It's a VIP room in my website, and you have to be invited to it. And it will basically be a place where I will, bring up provocative comments about fitness or living your dreams. And you'll not only get my opinions, which, are great. I've been doing it a long time. I have lots of opinions, but you could also get opinions of our community. And it's just so great and so wonderful to be part of a fitness community, or people that are striving for great fitness or great nutrition and getting in shape, and talk to other people, not just me, but a community where everyone's trying to strive for the same thing, or someone wants to live their dream and really, maybe they're at a job they don't like and they just need a little balance in their life, people to talk to that could be encouraging, people like me that will give you, a sense of balance and really try to provide balance for your life, because when you have balance, you have clarity of thought. And that's why I don't like the term life coach, because I'm not coaching people's life. I'm just giving you perspective and balance in your life so you could see the very unique qualities that you have inside yourself. And then you could decide how to best coach your own life. And that's, more or less, what I do as a life balance consultant. And this fitness community, it's going to be, the cost of it is $129 a month, which is basically about $4 a day. And for $4 a day, you will basically have a group chat with other people on how to live your life, and you'll be part of a fitness community, which is a great thing. It's why I started it. It's something I want to be a part of, and it's something I want to be a part of with you, where we could all talk about living our lives better, being healthier, exercising and getting the most out of life, living your dreams. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. When you think about something for $4 a day, I mean, to be part of it's very fairly priced to be part of something like that, for $4 a day. I mean, it's why I started it. I keep the price very low so people can be part of it and afford it. Besides the group chats, you're going to get secret videos from me on nutrition, on how to I do a lot of nutrition for exercise. It's called a sports nutritionist, and I will speak about how to eat and exercise. I mean, lots of people could go on a diet and eat all the right foods, and that's wonderful. There's nothing wrong with that, but there also is a way to eat when you exercise, how to get the most out of your workout, what foods to eat. And I'm not basically writing out a diet plan for you, because most people, I mean, that's not really what you have me for. Most people know what to eat, and they know what not to eat. And I always laugh when people are like, can you write out a diary of what I should and shouldn't be eating? And I always laugh and I say, that's not what I do. You already know what to do. You know what foods are good. You know what foods are not good. You have to have your fruits and vegetables and things like that. But one thing I don't do is tell people to minus out the foods that they like. What I do on occasion is I tell you, maybe you have to be a better manager of that food group. Meaning, maybe you shouldn't eat it right before you go to bed late at night. Or maybe instead of having, a lot of that particular food group, no matter what you're talking about, a pastry, a donut, French fries, pizza, maybe, you should have that a little earlier in the day, where it's not just sitting in your stomach when you sleep. And maybe instead of, you like pizza, instead of having, 3 or 4 slices, maybe have a half a slice, and that way you get, the pizza that you like, you feel like you're cheating, and, you get to enjoy it, but you have it with a salad. So this way, you manage it better. Diets that, and they're all well out there, and I'm not knocking anybody, but when you basically, try to follow something where you're taking out all the things you like and all the foods you like, and some people, food is one of the true comforts in life, because maybe they're at a job they don't like, or there's a lot of stress in their life, and to sit down to a meal is like one of the only, enjoyment things they have to do. When you take all of those foods out that you like, you virtually have no chance whatsoever of actually, following it. It's like, you're setting yourself up to fail, is what I like to say. So I will talk about that, for the Rising Star Fitness Club. I will talk about, strategies. I'll talk on the website too for free, but there'll be special, videos where I really go into in-depth detail about eating for exercise and how you should eat when you exercise, how to get the most fuel for when you exercise. You're not just eating food groups, but you want to have a stronger workout and those types of things. How you should eat when you're exercising, and those sort of things. So I really couple the nutrition. It's called sports nutritionist. I'm certified, but I really tend to give advice on nutrition as it applies to exercise too, because I really think that you should be doing both. And so those will be secret videos on the Rising Star Fitness Club. Again, it's $129.96. It's like $4 a day to get these secret videos, to speak in group chats, You also will have 1 hour of Skyping on the computer. And those of you who don't know what Skype is, it's basically a way to, it's like a telephone call, but you get to see me and we get to chat. And you get to do that for 1 full hour a month. I like to break it up into 3 20-minute sessions. This way every 10 days, you could call up your fitness professional. I don't like saying fitness expert, things like that. We don't need to glorify, what I do. I'm a fitness consultant. Is fine, and I've been doing it 30 years. I'm a former, bodybuilder, amateur bodybuilder, going way back to the SUNYACs here, State University and college, and I pursued that for a while, and then built my personal training company, motivational speaker. I'm also a licensed massage therapist, in-home licensed massage therapist, personal trainer. It's a company I have here in New York City. And, what you could do is being part of the Rising Star Fitness Club is 3 times a month for 20 minutes or 1 time a month for an hour. I prefer to do 3 times a month for 20 minutes. You will speak to me on Skype and you'll look at me right like I'm looking at you right now, and we'll be able to actually talk about fitness or nutrition or your routine for exercise. And like I said, you also 3 times a month, every 10 days, you can email me. And, I'm very big on not writing out a whole fitness routine for someone. What I always ask, because I want everyone to be proactive, I know how to write out a fitness, routine, but everyone's different. Everyone's looking for something else. So what I ask is that you email me with the details of what you like. How do you normally like to work out? What would be too much? What would be too little? What type of exercises would you like to do? In this way, you're doing the work and I'm providing balance by saying, I like this about your routine, I like that about your routine, but I'm telling you right now, one thing I won't do is write out a fitness routine, because then I'm doing the work and the whole idea is to get you involved. But what I will do is I will tell you the pros and cons of your fitness routine. I will, fine tune it. And as long as I know that you're, making an effort, together as a team, we will figure out the best way to approach your plan and tune your plan. And, I have people calling me and, wanting to speak to me all the time. So I always want to make the most of your time when we speak for the 20 minutes. And I don't want to spend it, writing everything out or doing most of the talking. I would ask, and I'm serious about this, I would ask that you, write out a routine of something that you think is good. And then I'll tell you if it came up short or you need to add this. And this way we could use our time very efficiently. I am a motivational speaker, so I'm always about being efficient, and I want you to be part of it. I don't want it to just be me talking. I want us to, work as a team, the dynamic duo, and do this together and get you in shape and fitness. And let me tell you why else you should consider joining, the Rising Star Fitness Club. Again, $129.96. Because when you're, I have a lot of clients that work out, and, the most often client I have, believe it or not, out of all my clients, as a personal trainer, most of them don't like to work out, believe it or not. And they work out when I come. And the reason why they do, and they stick to it, 2-3 times a week. And these are people that don't really like working out, but they know they have to. The doctor said you have to, all that stuff. And what's funny is, I'm like, you don't like working out, but you never miss an appointment. You see me 2 to 3 times a week. You stick to it. And they said, it's just knowing, Dean, that you're coming. Knowing that you're coming and knowing that I'm not in it alone, and you make it exciting with me. And I do, I could be funny at times. I'm entertaining when I need to be, and I'm really positive. That's why I chose this profession. I'm very uplifting with my words, and I care. I really, really care about your fitness and helping others and helping people get in shape and living their dreams. I just love it, and when I see people succeed, whether it's just losing a couple of pounds or just starting to exercise, whether it's a half an hour a couple times a week and something small, I tell you, I have the best day. I just feel so wonderful knowing I made a difference in other people's lives. For me, it's always about that, is adding a difference and contributing to other people's lives. It's what I love doing. And, the whole idea, what I'm trying to say to you is, when I train people that don't like to work out and don't like to stick to things, and then all of a sudden they're sticking to it. And, and I've asked them, why, you don't like working out. Why are you sticking to it? And you know what? They have always told me, because I'm beholding to someone else. Someone's in it with me. You're making it exciting. You're talking to me. You're always talking about, exciting, uplifting things, about getting in shape. And you're always coming up with ideas. And it's like having, a spot, having a teammate. You're like in it with me. And I could tell you care. They say this to me. And, it's just the fact that they're beholding to someone. And when you join a fitness club, you're all of a sudden not just receiving advice from me, but you're speaking to other people in our chat rooms that are just clients of mine that also are going to be uplifting. And maybe they'll say a comment I'll respond to. Maybe you'll say something profound and add to it. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, I said something. They really liked my comment that I said. And they said something back to me, and that made me feel good. And it becomes this whole community of being uplifted. And, you just can't put a price on that. You really can't. To be part of a community, and then you're going to want to, go into the chat room, you're going to want to talk and add replies, because you're saying things profound and people are responding positively to it. And, I'm not going to have people putting negative comments in there, because I'll just delete them, and it's going to be very uplifting, but it's not something you need to worry about in the fitness club, because most people are uplifting and they want to help and they want to be helped. And when you become beholding to a community like that, you feel you're a part of it, and you feel that you need to take on added responsibility. And that's what being a part of this community is all about. So you get, the group chats, bring up topics that are a little provocative, that get a response that people want to speak to. You'll get secret videos in a blog where I print articles, and you'll get a lot of that for free on the website too, but these will be a little more in depth and a little bit more, cutting edge, and I'll go into detail, and it'll be very worth. You'll get the Skype call for an hour a month, or I prefer to speak to you every 10 days, where we could talk about your fitness or your dreams, or how to get out of a job you don't want to be with and how to go about it. And I don't tell you how to go about leaving a job, but what I do is I'm a great sounding board, and I give you balance, and I find out what it is inside you that's what you want, and what your aspirations are. And then we talk about a game plan on how to bring that out, but we do it together. I'm not like telling you how to go about it or how to leave your job or go here, but I'm providing perspective, and you start to really learn about who you are, and we provide balance as to how to systematically think about going those to that plan, and what might work and what might not work, and what would be an effective strategy, and those types of things. But we're figuring it out together, and that's what really is great. And we could have those group chats every 10 days and just brainstorm back and forth and just talk, and it's just going to be like the painless needle, just a friend there talking to you about how to go about. And it's not like this strict thing where I'm like, did you do this? Did you do that? That's not what I do. But what we'll do is just talk about improving, and we'll talk about, how to fine tune the system. Maybe there'll be weeks you had a bad week and you didn't do much, but we're still going to have an invigorating conversation and a positive conversation, and you're going to get off the phone feeling good and want to do something about it. And that's pretty much what I do. So you have the group chats, the secret videos, the blog, the Skype 1 hour phone call, and 3 times a month you get to email me directly, and just write a long email if you want, and about what's going on to add to the talks that we have. And you could basically email me anything you want, a nutrition, diet, exercise routine. You want to send me your exercise routine, and I'll just send you an email back, and pretty much fine tune it. This way you're getting an email, you're getting a conversation. I'll give you 2 platforms to reach me. And this is all, for the $129 $4.96 a month, which is $4 a day. $4 a day to have fitness, nutrition, a fitness professional in your life talking about your dreams for $4 a day, and it's going to work, and you're going to get in shape because I'm infectious. I speak to someone long enough, and sooner or later they're just going to start doing the right thing and live themselves, in a great community and try to live by a higher standard. And it's just a lot of fun. I've been doing it a long time. I absolutely love what I do. And I'm also gonna, I have a book called The Evolution of You, and it basically is a wonderful book on self-help and inspiration and living your dreams. It's not a nutrition book, it's not a diet book. It's basically a book in discovering yourself. And I know some people you run into, I don't need that. I don't need to discover. I know who I am. Well, no. You're always learning more about yourself every day. I'm a motivational speaker. This is what I do for a living. Every day I learn something new about myself or something I didn't think I could do. And, I just figured out something that I never knew I had that ability. And all of a sudden, you're able to do something. And that's, you're always discovering new things about yourself. And I'm just the spot guy that comes in and gives you perspective, and we figure out ways to just look at things differently. I'm very provocative and provoke thought in ways to, live your life better. And you could always live your life better. Let's be humble here. We could always learn more things about ourselves, and we could always, find out what's truly special, about ourselves inside, and to have someone you could talk to about those things that are just uplifting, and someone to talk to, and you don't have to just talk to yourself all the time. And it's just a wonderful community of positive thought, and reaching for the stars, whether it be diet, fitness, getting in shape, reaching for your dreams, and just have someone that you could be positive with. I mean, let's face it, a lot of people I talk to, they don't really have too many people to talk to, and sometimes they don't want to necessarily talk about, fitness and dreams and stuff like that with their significant other. They talk to them about other things. And, a lot of people have friends and stuff like that, but they tell me all the time, I don't really talk to my friends about these types of things because it's kind of personal and that sort of thing. And, so to have a community like this, again, to be able to speak to people in the community, not just me, that are just going to uplift, it's kind of like an escape into like a fantasy world, where you could pretty much, just talk about things you wouldn't normally talk to about people. And it's like, when I work out, I always have, a spot and someone I like to work out with, because it's just, you get a better workout that way. And that's pretty much what you're going to do. You're going to have, like, think of me as a guardian on your shoulder, an angel on your shoulder that's always going to be there lifting you up and being positive and getting you in shape, keeping you healthy and reaching for your dreams. Doesn't get better than that. Again, it's $129.96. Our website is www.risingstarenterprisesforwellbeing.com. You could also look up our YouTube channel where I have podcasts, and I'm on 8 radio stations, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music, and the list goes on and on and on. And that would be, you look up under Dean Curry. There's also a Dean Curry pastor, so you might want to look up Rising Star Enterprises for Wellbeing. I usually throw it in the title somewhere. And you can listen to it in your car while you're driving to work or something like that. Or, it depends on your job. If you're allowed to listen to something while you work, I don't know. But maybe if you're going for a walk, you can listen to my podcast that talks about nutrition. And this way you're not just, going for a walk and not hearing anything. You're actually killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and you're being uplifted while you walk. And that's what podcasts are for. So I want to, welcome you to, if you're listening to this video for the first time, I'm going to make tons and tons of more videos. We just launched, I've been doing this a long time under different names and stuff like that, but we just launched the website under Rising Star Enterprises for Wellbeing, which encapsulates everything. We just launched the YouTube channel and things like that. So things are going to be coming in fast and furiously, and you should be a part of it. So I welcome you to these videos to come and these talks to come. It's going to be exciting. I'll be reading chapters of my book as well on the Rising Star Fitness Club. And I'll throw a couple of chapters on the website itself, so everyone can listen to it too. So it's been great having you a part of this. Please join our club. It'll be an exciting adventure for all of us. And I'm Dean Curry. I'm the president and founder, Rising Star Enterprise for Wellbeing. And welcome again. There'll be more videos to come. And please just keep tuning in. And there'll be more videos to come on fitness, nutrition, and all those things, and living your dreams. So have a wonderful day and an even better tomorrow. Health and happiness and many blessings.